We are going to be doing projects on Phoenix, and we are starting with cleaning, de-rusting, coating, and painting the propane tank. Because you guys, you're not going to believe what I learned. So on older tanks, when they have rust like this, but underneath there's more rust where the rocks and stuff have been hitting. And this is the before, and I'll show you the after at the end of this video. Jana is going to get underneath and spray this out. I've bought a
safety glasses on.
She's got her safety glasses. I bought safety glasses. I bought a power washer. I bought those brushes. I bought gloves. I bought a kit. I'm pretty ready for this. But one of the guys that I trust where we camp, he told me when these tanks are older like this and they have those rust spots, that you have to get that cleaned up and fixed, because these older tanks, they'll blow a hole. All it takes is for you to go somewhere where they overfill it, and it'll blow the tank apart. And it scared me to death enough that we are making this priority. And just so you know, they also can refuse to fill the tank if you have rust spots. So check yours out and we'll walk you through the steps. First, we're going to power wash it and scrape as much off as we can before using the kit that I bought. Okay, the power sprayer I bought, it didn't work because I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just one of those gold things, and it has too wide of a spray, so Jana went and got hers.
You can make it spray. It's just, I have to turn it. I just didn't want to use it.
Oh, okay.
See, look at that. How nasty that is.
And now she's going to scrape with, I got those brushes at Harbor Freight. They're engine scrapers, but we thought it would work for this. Jana is wearing the safety glasses that I got, but I probably should have gotten safety goggles so they go all the way around our faces.
Which I'm going to get some goggles before we put that last coat on, that rust preventer.
Yeah, the heavy duty stuff. Okay, those engine cleaning brushes I bought didn't work. Jana had to go get just a regular household bathroom cleaner brush and a bucket of water, and we're just trying to get it clean at this point before we start using the actual propane kit.
See all that gunk? Oh gosh.
Okay, so here's the kit that I bought off of Amazon, and we're gonna let the ground dry up and the tank completely dry before we start on this. But then here is a cleaner degreaser, and there's multiple steps to using it and instructions, and it's more than my little brain injury can comprehend. But Jana feels comfortable using it. This is the first step, and you can't let it dry. You have to keep it wet, which I don't understand. But then the second one is metal prep. And this is one of the main reasons why this got such high reviews and why I chose this kit, because even propane owners, store owners, especially dispensary owners, but for propane, they recommended this even online because of this metal prep right here. And so that's step 2. And then you do 2 coats of this rust preventative, and I think you let it dry in between. No, you don't let the first coat get dry. It stays tacky, and then you put the second coat on. Now this is a gloss black. I also bought to spray over that gloss black after it dries, which will probably be day after tomorrow. this Krylon rust protector. And so that kit will be on the propane tank itself, and then we will paint it with this rust protector, and I'll keep it touched up with this from now on. I mean, I really had no idea, and I'll show you the rest of the process, but I hope that this is helpful. And that is an ASMR, not ASMR, the ASMR is something so special. ASMR tank, not a DOT tank, which is what trailers have, and they're external. This is built in. It is a horizontal ASMR tank, and they start around $1,000 to replace. So I'm really hoping that this does the trick and provides stability and integrity for my tank. Fingers crossed. Jenna went to the store this morning, and instead of the safety glasses that I had bought, she bought some goggles, and instead of the mask that I had bought a package of masks. She bought one that's kind of a respirator because this stuff evidently in this kit right here that we're going to be using is very, very strong. Okay, well, we discovered on the box at the last minute that step 1, the degreaser, has to be mixed with 1 to 4 hot water. It doesn't say that on the box. It doesn't say that anywhere else, but Jenna at the last second read it on the bottle. So, way to go, Jenna. That is Frugal RV Gal. I know it's hard to tell.
Safety first. So this is the second bottle that we put on there. This is Metal Prep, and what this does is it neutralizes the rust. So I have to put this on, spray it on or brush it on, and it has to stay wet for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm just going to stay under the rig, and then instead of coming out in there, because that's hard. So
it is.
I'm going to just stay under there for the 30 minutes and make sure I keep it wet, and then we'll rinse it off.
And you're only doing half since
Yes.
you have to keep it wet, and
I'm going to do, the back side, and then I'll come around and do the front side probably this afternoon.
it'd be hot.
Well, it's not going to be as hard because I won't be under the rig.
Oh, that's true, and it'll be shady then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Jana's getting all of her prep and safety stuff on.
And I have an old raincoat that I'm using that I was going to throw away anyway, to keep it off my skin.
I bought rain ponchos and didn't think about it not covering the arms. So I'm glad you had this that you were going to get rid of anyway.
They had a full body suit. Oh, that's not going to work. They had a full body suit at Walmart. I almost bought it just to.
Well, I would have gotten that for you.
No, I don't need it on my legs and all that, but.
And she's ready to go in. Woo! See you later. We're going to add the 2 rust preventative coating layers, but we have done step 1 was the degreaser. Step 2 was the rust metal prep. You guys, can you tell how clean that is? And this was all red and messed up, and that's just here. So this is day 4. Step 3 includes that small jar, and it is called coating, and it's black, and we're going to put 2 coats of it today. They have to go one on top of the other, and then tomorrow we will paint. Be careful. So I'm holding the umbrella up so Jenna can have some shade on this side of the RV, And I just went and got her a flashlight and doing different things. But Jenna, I just so appreciate you doing this, because you guys, this ASME tank, a horizontal tank, is the original, and was in the rig itself is a 1984. So that tank could be from 1982, 1983, who knows when they installed it. And ASME tanks don't get recertified. They're a permanent installation and you can replace them, but they start at about $1,000. And so this maintenance was so badly needed on this to get the rust corrected and taken off, and then the preventative and everything put back on, because these tanks can blow up with too much pressure when they get weak areas from rust and everything. So please be sure and check your ASME tanks on your rig, because nobody else is doing it. Okay, this is our final day, and I think it's day 6. Let's see. Jana is, we painted it with the coating, protective coating yesterday, and it's black. Today we're going to paint everything a grayish silver color. And day 1 was washing it and scraping it with a metal brush. Day 2 was part 1 of putting the degreaser on it, and that took actually 2 days because it had to dry in between. And then day 4 was the metal primer, and day 5 was the, like I just showed you, the priming, put in this black primer coat that prevents rust and acts as a sealant. And then day 6 today, we're going to paint. Yay, almost done.
Almost done.
Jenna's using rubber gloves to cover up the the nozzles and the, gosh, what are they called? Gauges and stuff?
Yeah, the regulator.
Regulator, yeah. That's so
gauges and knobs and turny things.
That's so smart.